You might as well go ahead.
Here we go. We're recording.
Yep. So this is the Southwick Agriculture Commission. It is May 12th, 2021. This is our monthly meeting. We are being recorded. And let's see, we have myself, Bert Hansen, Dennis Clark, Ron Cicchini, Dan Cook, and Zach Barnett so far. Hopefully we get a couple of others. But we can go, we do have a quorum, so we can go ahead. Let's see. Do we have, Jean, do we have anything in the mail or anything?
There was nothing.
No? Okay. Next, for new business, we have the Department of Agricultural Resources updated guidance on hemp and marijuana. I read through that. All 8 pages or whatever the heck it is. It didn't really say much, but it seems like they're saying that hemp is okay on APR land and marijuana no, because marijuana is still not legal federally, but hemp is. So, and actually. Hopefully this will be good for folks, like our friend Brent Mitchell and others who want to grow hemp. Do you have
Be
any?
good for people in the APR program that have land that they've been wanting to grow hemp on it, but they have been prohibited from.
Yeah. Should we, do you think they're aware of this? Should we reach out to them?
I wasn't aware of it. I just saw Barbara Hobson last week. So
Yeah. Well, we got this document, when I think you emailed it, Dennis, like a week ago, maybe. And so maybe we should reach out and make folks aware of that hemp is okay.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
How do you want to do that?
Not sure. How do we know who wants to grow hemp, except for word of mouth? We could put something on the website, maybe.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing is we can get whoever's posting for us nowadays to put something up there. Get the state guidelines or whatever. The correspondence we got, have that posted on the Agricultural Commission.
Yeah, and we could put on the Southwick Facebook page too.
Yeah,
I mean that's kind of a broad audience, but
who's doing that now, Bert? Is Tammy doing most of that, or Diana Flynn still doing it? Do you know?
I mean, I think pretty much anybody can post. I've posted stuff there.
I think you have to have permission on the Agricultural Commission page. You do.
Yeah.
And on the Southwick Community page, you have to be accepted to do it. But
yeah,
I've never done it, so I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I did a year ago. I put something on about the community garden, and I mean, I think if you're not an administrator or whatever the term is, I think you do have to get. You have to get, approval, whatever. Well, let's try it.
You're talking about the Facebook group?
Yes, right.
Yeah, I'm an admin on that.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Yep. So if you want to forward me information, I can post it there.
Will do. Absolutely.
Okay, I did not know that. Okay, we got the juice here. Thank you, Zach. That's good.
Yeah, no problem.
Let's see.
So
now,
I'm sorry, before you go further, how about the minutes?
Yes. Actually, we don't even have minutes on the agenda, do we? Oops,
Yeah, it's
my
up
bad.
on the top. It's up on the top, Bert. It's up on the top. I think we put it all in the same line up on the top. Minutes should be there.
Daytime, okay, roll call. Okay, in any case, yeah, so let's look at the minutes of April 14th. There's one tiny thing, Gene, on page 2. Open Farm Day, and about the last line about we might participate in the Southwick 205th. I think we got a little.
So I'm 45 years behind.
Just a little transposition of numbers there, but otherwise,
Okay.
as far as I know, it looked okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the minute. Are you looking for a motion, Bert?
Yes, oh, yeah, definitely, yep.
I'll make a motion, unless anybody's got any more comments, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes with the correction.
And I'll second. We need a roll call vote, so Bert Hanson, I'm a yes. Dennis?
Yes.
Yes. Ron?
Yes.
Dan?
Aye.
And Zach?
Aye.
Okay. Thanks, Gene, for bringing that up. Let's see. Now, the next thing is the this recent thing about boards of health must submit new regulations that impact agriculture to the Agricultural Commission before it can be enacted. Apparently there's a a workshop or whatever on May 27th. Dennis, do you know more about this?
No, I do not. I got that email and I passed it along to
Yeah.
Tammy from the Board of Health, and
Yep.
she said that if she would talk to us, she just assumed it was like that, but I'm not sure what that is actually referring to. Do you have any idea what
What
kind of regulations that they're?
what the Board of Health might do that would impact us.
Yeah. Maybe we
I'm
should
not
ask
sure.
Tammy to, what is this? What is this? There's a seminar or there's a webinar?
It looks like,
what's it?
I think they're on May 27th. It looks like there's a Zoom, like a webinar kind of thing.
We'll try to attend that and see what that's all
Yeah.
about.
Yeah. Just to, I mean, it seems like it'll, well, who knows? But my instinct is that it's not a big impact for us. But
Hello.
oh,
Yeah. Yes. Can you hear me?
What's going on?
somebody trying to join here?
No, Ron got a phone call.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll mute you, Dan, so Ron can be private.
So anyway, so projects underway. So right to farm disclosures. I haven't done it yet, but I'm supposed to be writing a letter to the select board and others in town about that people who are buying property need to know that we are a right to farm community.
Or didn't we say we're going to look at other communities, see how they inform people, so we don't have to really reinvent the wheel, then propose that to the select board to have that be sent out? Because I believe it is a bylaw. It is a bylaw.
Yeah.
That people have to be notified, but how they're notified, I think, could be up to the Agricultural Commission. So if we pick something from another town that we like and then send that to the select board, say this is what we'd like to have sent out, and ask for some kind of proof of delivery. I don't know, how would you?
I'm not sure how that would, let's look at other towns, like you're saying.
Yeah,
and,
there you go. Yeah.
And
I know they do it.
because we, folks may remember, I think it was last month, we just sort of out of the blue, we got a notice about a sale in Rosewood Park or whatever, which seemed kind of random to me, that it was, because it's not really near an agricultural area. But
One of the realtors actually read the town bylaws and saw that that was supposed to happen. So
yeah, it was Bob Malta.
I've talked to half a dozen people that have moved into Southwick and never received any notice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's be a good idea to have something in place. So you know, because they're gonna say, well, we don't have anything to send to people, so.
So, and of course, there's property being sold, bought and sold all the time, you know. So we should be being informed about that. Anyway, so open farm day in the fall. I just wanted to keep this on here. Last time we talked, we said, well, let's just do something virtual. You know, we can put pictures of the farms. I would really, I don't know what it will look like yet, but I think it just would be a nice thing to have an actual open farm day. And Tammy is in touch with folks in Granby who do it. And again, not sure what it would look like, but wouldn't it be nice for our farmers to have people actually come to their farms and you know, buy produce or buy whatever, honey or whatever. So I just want to kind of keep that on the list so we can, you know, hopefully do something in the fall. And Tammy's not here, so we can't really explore it. But and then the community garden, we're a little undersubscribed this year. Last year, every plot was booked. A lot of folks booked their plot and then didn't do anything. This year we're undersubscribed. There's several plots still open. The good news is that the new people are like going great guns, you know, and you know, I've seen, you know, people over there like the entire day last Saturday and chunk of the day on Sunday, which is nice to see, you know. And I wonder, oh, actually, I wanted to show you something. Now, Dan, I want to thank Ron and Dan, you know, for tilling the garden again. After you tilled it, I was over there and I found this, and I wonder, you know, Ron or Dan, if you know this is yours. Because I'll save it for you if it is yours, you know.
You don't have to admit it here, but
Nice.
If that was your big bird, you know, let me know. But seriously, I did want, so Dan, I know you bought some materials to work on the fence and whatever. So do we want to potentially set a date to do some of that work? You know, bring the stuff over to the garden and do some of that work on the fence, on the gates?
Yeah, I just been so busy the last few weeks. I mean to go over there, but I just
Yeah.
can't get to it.
Oh, no worries. I get it.
Yeah, if you want to schedule a date, I can stay with it.
Mhm.
Sunday would be a better day for me because
Okay,
kind of got like Saturdays committed for a little while.
okay.
in the morning, Dan, is that the best time, or Sunday
Yeah,
mornings?
but that's great morning.
I
Okay.
could meet you over there. I could meet you over there Sunday morning if you want.
Okay.
Oh,
Just an FYI,
This Sunday?
you still have $118 left to purchase supplies before the end of the fiscal year.
Otherwise,
So
it
what's the date on the fiscal year?
July 1st.
July
Okay.
1st,
All
or
right.
probably
So,
actually June 30, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Well, I would have to have the invoice prior to July 1st.
Okay. Well, we can figure out if we need something, we go to IBS and
Yeah.
purchase it before July or June 30th.
yeah,
Right, and if you don't, the money is going to go back into the general fund.
yeah. And that reminds me, Gene, I want to ask about, I've mentioned it a couple of times now. If I spend some money and I want to, not at IBS or someplace where we have a PO, but I spend some money someplace else, I gotta think there's a way I can be reimbursed. I think it's probably, everybody kind of gets nervous when I say this, because I don't know how involved it is, but is it, there has to be a way that I could be reimbursed, yes?
Yes, we can fill out a reimbursement form. However, you as an individual purchasing it are going to be liable for the taxes because the town will not reimburse you for any taxes that
Okay,
you pay on
Okay.
products.
okay, oh, well, that's no big deal.
And you can't
Um,
get any credits, you can't get any credits on your credit card, any points, because I mean, it is and it's gonna take you a month to get reimbursed, just for a warning.
Okay,
It's a
that's all right.
tedious process, because we've done it, we've all done it, but it's
Yeah.
not pretty.
So,
If you have to do it, then you do it, but it's like I say, it's,
yeah. And nothing against IBS, but, you know, they are expensive and, you know, if you're in Home Depot, you can go pick out your own 4x4s, let's say for the fence. If you're at IBS, somebody has to go out with you and. it's
Gene,
just-
do we still have the Home Depot credit card?
Not necessarily the credit card, but we do have an account with them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay,
I'll have to check and make sure that's current. I think the card's still in my top drawer, desk drawer at Town Hall.
okay,
Okay.
all right. So anyway, back on the community garden. So are you guys talking about this coming Sunday?
Yeah, sure, if
Yeah.
Dan can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do this Sunday. Be great.
What time's good for you, Dan?
I'll be there 7, 8 o'clock.
Okay,
Woo. Wait. For us retirees, that's early.
Well, I got stuff to do back home here too.
yeah,
Yeah,
just get
yeah,
it over early, yeah.
I get that. And
I'll
actually,
meet you-
sorry, go ahead.
What's
I'll
that?
meet you there.
Sunday looks like decent weather too.
Good.
I'm gonna be away this weekend, unfortunately, so you guys, you know, not that I
That's
need
fine.
to
I
be there,
think all we
but
can really do now is shore up the
Yeah.
garden.
yeah,
You know, we're not
Yeah.
gonna tear that whole fence down and redo it. It's just,
no.
we're just
Uh,
patch it up, shore it up in a few spots.
Yep.
You
Yep,
get everything
okay.
you need for that, Dan? You got wire and everything to tie up the poles?
Yeah, I got wire, I had it all set up too when we go. I got some screws, I got 2 screw guns. I got a
How do you-
saw, electrical saw.
How do you drive those metal stakes into the ground? Do you have one of those drivers?
I did have one, but I don't think we need, I think just a sledgehammer will do what we need to do.
Okay,
I know what you're talking about, bullfrog. I don't think we need that.
right.
Yeah. You just gotta go a couple feet down, right?
Right,
Yeah,
I'll just bring a good pair of gloves with me.
yeah.
of course, you'll hit, you know, 3 rocks on the way down, but you know.
Sure.
Okay, good. Thank you so much for doing that. And so far, this has been a nice spring in terms of rain. I guess technically we're still in a minor drought, quote unquote, but I'm just crossing my fingers in terms of the well.
Bert, do you need any more parts for the wells? I know those leathers dry out sometimes.
Yeah, it seems so far so good.
Probably should have a spare one of those just in case it goes on you, because then you lose all your suction without that leather
Yeah.
tongue that flaps around in there.
Okay, I mean, I don't really know what that looks like, but yeah, would Richie Reed be the guy to get to
He'd
talk
be
to
the guy to
about that?
contact. Yeah, I believe he's taken over Charlie Pratt's business now, so
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
I mean, I would think so, you know.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, there was something in Southwoods. They had a couple of issues ago. It had an ad for CE Pratt, and it said, you know, business available for sale or something. And I think it was a mistake. I think, yeah, I mean, I think it was like something like a classified ad section, you know, business for sale, and it ended up in the Pratt ad. I don't know. Anyway, funny. Let's see. Okay, so the farm brochure, Marissa's not here. The select board and finance committee did give us $200 out of the whatever thousand we asked for. And we had to say what we were going to use it for. So I said the farm brochure, you know, the $200. So this summer we'll get that printed and hopefully have that tie in with the open farm day in the fall. We'll see how that goes with Marissa. The property, the conservation property. So the Kellogg, Dennis, I wanted to ask about, you know, you said Mark Noonan, you know, is good at long shots and he, you know, he's working on, but he's in West Springfield. So I'm just kind of curious why he would be interested in a Southwick property.
Mark's done a few things for Southwick. He's been involved with the Kellogg property
Okay.
longer than I have probably. He's with all that Fish and Game property up on Honey Pot Road. He's been involved with a lot of those
Okay.
acquisitions. The Lipinski acquisition was
Yep.
because of him. We would never have gotten it because I was going for the Soflinowski grant and he wanted the Lipinski and we ended up getting both of them at the same time, which was a good deal, but it was all because he went to Neighbors and got donations and he really pulled it out of his butt.
Yeah.
But he talked to him last. He said Audubon Society did express interest. He was going to get back to them. I think I just talked to him last week about it.
Okay. Oh, awesome. Okay. Well, that's pretty.
Yeah, I got an email from Christina Peterson from the Fish and Wildlife. She was asking if there's any activity on it, and I've been hoping they would just buy the property, and they offered to buy it at one time. And I don't know why set it and sell it at that time, but now
Yeah.
they'd like to buy that and the neighbor's property. You know, it would be a great acquisition.
Yeah. Okay.
But-
I wonder, what can we do? Anything?
I'll let you know if it comes
Okay.
up where they're looking for anything from the AgCom.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good. Well, that's pretty generous of Mark. You know,
Yeah,
in a
he likes
different
to put
town.
it in. That's what he really loves to do.
Mhm. Awesome. Let's see, and then Tannery Road, Dan and Ron, any further contacts? Yeah, okay. Okay. And then the Davis property on sheep pasture, I think Barbara Hobson they've talked with Barbara Hobson now, according to Lenita.
We had a 2-hour meeting last week with Barbara and Mrs. Davis, and she's very serious about it. And Barbara went through the details, you know, all the gory details of what it takes, and didn't scare her off. She still wants to do it. Barbara also told her that right now there's a lot of grants available because they don't have a pond out there. They have to irrigate and they don't have a pond. They have to haul water in. She said right now, because of the climate change, there's a lot of grants available to put in farm ponds to do that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
So that's something we could look into more and try to help out. because I wasn't aware of that either. We get some more information from Barbara.
Yeah,
Barbara did tell me after the last town meeting that she swore she'd never do another APR in Southwick.
geez.
The politics involved, it's just
Oh,
a meeting. And
oh, that's so disheartening.
Yeah.
You know, why do we make it? Why does Southwick make it so hard? You know,
Well, yeah, it's unfortunate. I told her the next town meeting that, when it comes up, he'll have full support from Agricultural Commission on the Davis farm.
yeah, geez. So I wonder, I know Jack Feldman is kind of, said he's not interested, but I wonder now if he wanted to do a pond, didn't he?
Yeah, who was going to reach out? I talked to somebody, said they knew Jack. They were going to reach out to him.
Yeah,
Was it Lenita or was it no? Who said that?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, I don't know him, but I could stop in, and say, hey, what?
I mean, it's always better to have somebody that is familiar, that knows the farmer,
Oh,
because
Yeah, of
farmers are
course.
really distrusting people. They don't trust a lot of people. They kind of it takes a lot to gain their trust, and
Yeah.
seems like he just totally didn't want anything to do with the AgCom.
Yeah. Well, I need to buy some straw. Maybe I'll go down there and maybe that'll
wouldn't
help.
Wouldn't hurt. And if you could find the information, we'll get the information on the grants for farm ponds. Maybe we could pass that along to him. Might be a
Yeah.
little carrot to hold out there for him.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Exactly. Yeah.
I'm sure he's afraid that he gets the government involved. They're going to come in and say, well, we can't do this, you can't do that. There's wetlands. And, there is always that chance something like that could happen. So,
Yeah. Yep, definitely. Let's see. So just a couple other small things. The town meeting is, we had elections yesterday, town meeting next Tuesday. It seems like a lot of the stuff for the town meeting is the usual sort of appropriate and transfer, X dollars, for X purpose. I don't know if there's anything earth shaking on the town meeting, but anyway, it's next. Any idea how that's going to be held? I mean, it's going to be outside again. Do we know yet?
outdoors like the last one, the same spot as the last one. There's going to be porta potties, chairs, lighting in case it goes late, because there's 32 things on the ballot. On
Yeah.
the agenda. Then the planning board's got a bunch. One of them is about solar regulations that they weren't allowing, but solar bylaws weren't allowing some people with large plots of land to put solar in because they were in the wrong zone for it. And there were some people that came in that said, geez, we get all this land and it's surrounded, we could put solar in there. We could make good use of our property, but can't do it because of the bylaw. So the planning board is going to rewrite the bylaw, which could help out the Davises, because I don't know if you remember, Lenita said that Davises have a piece of property right on the corner of Klaus Anderson and College Highway. And it's a limited access, and it'd be a perfect spot for solar, but it wasn't zoned for it. So that could also help the Davises out.
Okay.
I heard the Bakers were putting one in behind my property.
Who's that?
Warren Baker,
I
the
think-
lumber.
Yeah, I think they're the ones that actually instigated the change in the bylaw. Because those are the guys that wanted to put one in and they weren't zoned for it. So they asked for the bylaw to be changed.
Right.
Okay, well, we'll go through all these sort of budget things, appropriating and transferring, but then they're actually, some of these things might be interesting stuff, for us.
And the other one, Bert, has got to do with agriculture too, the sign bylaw. Because they had in the sign bylaw that you had to have it that couldn't be in residential zone. And Mr. Didi, who has Malicious and is considered a farm, put a
Yep.
sign up there. They told him he couldn't have the sign, and he claimed it was unfair to the farmers if they couldn't have signs. So that's another change.
Okay,
Planning board change, bylaw change.
yeah. Now, is that about his electronic sign?
Yeah,
That one?
electronic sign, yeah. It
Yeah.
specifically mentions agriculture in the bylaw change.
Okay,
So if you're there, they might ask you to speak on it. So make sure you're at the meeting.
okay. Guess I have to be. Okay, good. Well, I'm planning to be there anyway.
We're gonna broadcast it. It's gonna be videotaped. It's gonna be broadcast on channel 15. And they're gonna provide Wi-Fi access for people in the parking area.
Okay. Just making a note here, okay. And then you may have seen the Southwick 250 committee. They were gonna have a parade October 10th, I think it was gonna be, but now that's switched to October 16th because there was a conflict with some other events in some other towns.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wonder, do we want to actually have a float or some presence in the parade? Kind of,
Yeah, I think last year I thought we were I'm not sure the Conservation Commission wanted to have something in there, and I don't know, we could combine some kind of float. They had the idea of having a waterfall and all kinds of cool stuff on it.
oh, really? Okay. Yeah. I mean, not that I'm looking for stuff to do, but I kind of think we should be there, you know?
Presents, yeah. A
Yeah,
couple of tractors anyway would be good, huh?
yeah. Okay. Well, let's,
Get the girls from Hee Haw to come down.
Ron could take him in his vet.
Yeah,
the girls from Hee Haw, what's that?
Yeah. yeah, the girls from Hee Haw, remember? They're out in the field with the scarecrow and everything.
Huh. Okay, yeah,
Let's get on this.
why not? All right. I think, so that's it in terms of our agenda. Anybody else have any input, comments, stuff, for the good of the order? Look at this. Oh my gosh.
I think you gave us enough things to work on, Bert. I think we
Yeah,
can. What did you give yourself to do? Wait a second. What?
Well, wait, I'm the chair. Wait, I'm the chairman. I'm supposed to give you guys stuff to do. And 7:35. Wow. Okay. Efficient meeting.
Very.
Looking for a motion?
I am looking for a motion to adjourn. Yes.
I'll second that.
Okay.
Aye.
Okay, Ron's aye. Dan?
Aye.
Aye. Zach?
Aye.
Aye. Dennis?
Aye,
Jack, I
aye,
like the lumberjack look.
I'm aye. Yeah, oh yeah.
aye. Dean, aye.
I don't vote on anything.
Right.
Okay, well, you
You just
guys
have to
have a very good night.
You just have to
Let me know
record
if you
it.
need something, okay?
Okay, thank you,
Good
Jean.
night,
See
you're
you guys
welcome.
Thanks.
Sunday.
Thanks,
Bye, everyone.
everyone.
See you
Take
Sunday.
care.
Bye.
See you Sunday. See you, Bert.
Okay, take care. Thanks.